after maxing. I laid low for a couple days because I needed a nice breather, and I managed to finish the rest of my potions, and it got me up to 14.2 million herblore, which is kind of sick. Extra ranks, and it's definitely not the last I will see of this skill. But I never got to show you guys some of the spoils. So we got up to over 1,000 super combats, so many brews, 7,000, and also 6,000 staminas. This is honestly like the best part. That's gonna last like forever, like really. And I also have 12,000 more amylays. I overbought. I don't have enough Aventos. So from PVM and I guess occasional herb runs, I might be able to use this up eventually, which will put us up to like almost 10,000 of these bad boys. You can see the prayer pots are kind of lacking though, but I have a really cool idea to get more of these in the future with one of my goals. But speaking of, now that we're done with maxing, the question becomes like, what do I work on? Got a lot to think about, but there is one thing I do want to share with you guys that I will be working on for a very long time. Slayer. So let's go check out the collection log because there's a bunch of bosses, you know, Kriara, Krill, Thermi, Kraken, you know, anything I want the pet or the drops for, I will be working on. But even more specifically, I'll be AFKing a lot of Slayer tasks for superiors because I do want all the superior drops. Right here, I do have the Imbued Heart already. I got the Dust Staff. I just need the Gem and the Mist Battle Staff. So I unblocked Abbey Demons, Blood Velds. I'm going to be AFKing those tasks a bunch in my off time. And yeah, like basically we're going to be working on collection log items is the main thing. So it could be random stuff. It could be something I really want. We're just going to kind of play it by ear. If you have any suggestions of what you'd want to see me do on the Ironman specifically, just let me know. But with all that said, my current Slayer task is Gargoyles, and I'm back to Duradel, which I'm very excited about. Could definitely do some Grotesque Guardians, but I kind of want to wait until I have a Scythe for them. It does make them a lot better. So this will just be a nice, chill task for superiors. Yo, I thought this wasn't unique, but blue D'hide body G from a hard clue? I guess it is. Easy. Yeah, we just need the blue body trimmed now. I have the chaps. Speaking of bosses, here is a Gritty Demon task, which, you know, I wasn't able to do this and go to Zami with Konar, so I can actually start doing Zami tasks again. I'm still missing the hilts and the Staff of the Dead. I would love to have the hilt because it would actually be my last God Sword for all God Sword completions, and I do need it for a Master Clue. Okay, first drop, God Sword Shard. I'm getting close to 9 blades, so I really don't need God Sword Shards, but it's collection at the end of the day. Not a fan of seeing a Dragon Stone, but we will get past this. Trash. Nice, that makes up for the Dragonstone. Immediately get a Zamrakian Spear. Okay, that is number 4, I believe. At this point, they don't really matter at all, because I do have the Spear, I have 2 Lances, I've used all the claws I had. There were some people that mentioned, why didn't you keep a Hasta? I mean, I guess this could be my Hasta, even though I will never use it. Maybe use it here, I guess, because I generally use my Lance for kill count. But technically, the Zami Hasta has slightly better stats, and I feel like that'd be the only time I'd ever use it. But either way, can we see the hilt next, though? Please? I can't believe it. This is the last inventory. And voila. All of my Karm ones are cooked. You can see I'm at 0. And because we had some left over, we're at 177k cooked. So that's kind of insane. During all of this, Karm ones actually went down. So they're not worth as much anymore, but still 100 mil stack Karm ones. It's so many. And yeah, that is not the end of the cooking. You can see that we're up to 45.5 mil XP, but we have these things left. I want to get through these to make sure I don't have anything left over. And it always is nice to have extra shark and anglers. And I also do have 17,000 grapes from my Zulrah grind. So I'm going to use those up. That's going to be like 3.5 mil XP. So I can't wait. Even more XP to get. Thank you. Another shard. Got an elite clue. I'm back to TOB. They're kind of rough, but you know, I'll take the elite clue. Can we see something beautiful? We can! A master clue. The elite itself is pretty underwhelming, but I will always take a master. I had to drop the last one because I got a Zami hilt step, which, yeah, you guys know I don't have yet. Working on it. This will be the redemption. I just got the Master Step to have a Dragon 2H, Bandos Boots, and an Obsidian Cape. Luckily, I do have the boots and the sword, but I do not have an Obsidian Cape, so I'm just going to sell some Chaos Runes quick. I didn't mean to attack you. Poor man. I just need to get 78,000 Tonkel, so shouldn't be too long. Yeah, so more Urek, which you can unlock if you have the Fire Cape. You can buy all the Obsidian items, so that's cool. We're going to get the Cape, like I said, 78k with the gloves. And yeah, now I have the step forever. Of course, I end this master at the Dragon's Eye step, but we at least finished it, so what are we looking at? Oh, damn. I'll take the wines, though. I did get some wines at TOB, though, so we're getting a lot of these bad boys. Also nearing the 50 master count. Nice. Yes! Look at that! The Staff of the Dead. One of the 2 items I was missing. I didn't realize it was that cheap. Nice! Let's go. We got a spear earlier in the task. And we followed up with this bad boy. Now, not incredibly useful. I mean, it does have the inherent effect of having 15% more damage when using magic, but it doesn't work with like auto cast ancients. So, on bursting tasks, I technically could use this for 15% more damage, but I have to auto cast. There might be a use for this at some point. You can combine it with a Magic Fang from Zulrah, which I don't have an extra, but that's why I would like to get 2. You can also upgrade it with the Sarah's Light, which I also don't have an extra, to make the Staff of Light, which acts as a Sarah and Zami item, which is kind of useful. Well, yeah, now we're only missing the hilts. That's of course the last drop I need. At least we have the end in sight. That's exciting. Another Zami Spear. Let's go. That is number 5, I think. There's still 16 mil. That's wild. I mean, literally, it's just bank value at this point. And I will take that. The more, the merrier. That's what I say. Alright, because I was a little oblivious, kind of dumb. I replaced my Dragon Hunter Lance for my Zami item and my Master Wand, and I'm just going to bring the Staff of the Dead now. Because it does both things. It's a stronger melee weapon, weirdly enough, and it is a Zami item. And it also can use my magic. I just can't auto-cast Blood Barrage, but it has 15% extra damage, and I save 1/8 of my runes. So, this is actually a bigger upgrade than I first imagined. This is pretty huge. Get an extra inventory spot, more damage. Yeah, it's just all around really good. So, I was sleeping on this item. Unfortunately, could not get an extra kill, but finished the task. 520 in a row. Oh, I didn't even realize we're up to 1,500 points now. I still want to be a little bit conservative on my points. You never know when they'll release new stuff. They seem to always do, but I am currently doing the funnest thing imaginable. I'm filling my empty jugs I bought so we can get jugs of water for the grapes that I had, that I showed you guys. And we can finish up the cooking. I'm using the humidify spell. It fills everything in my inventory with water. And then I click the bank after 4 ticks. And repeat. It is so freaking fun. But I should definitely be done like within an hour. We gotta make like 18,000 of these wines, which are really easy. You can only do 14 per inventory, but you can actually like store pretty much an indefinite amount of unfermented wine and get a massive XP drop at the end. But I'm gonna be AFK in this, so I'm probably not gonna do that. 200 XP per. This is gonna be a lot of experience. Nice. I got my first superior since starting Slayer again. And I did check. We're at 120 total superior kills. Nothing, but we'll get them next time. Add a whip to the task as well. This is going great. Wow. Another whip? Dude. Another one? Oh, man. I'm so glad I went back to Slayer. Well, that's nice. We have a Dagannoth task, and we get an Archer's Ring. It's still like 5 mil. That's insane. Like, I would love to see a huge collection of, like, DK rings in the bank in the future as I go for these pets. So, at least we got something this task. We only got, like, 36 left. And that's that. Easy task. Just the Archers this time, but that's the best drop. Would not have it any other way. Yo, I love this cape. Back-to-back Dagannoths. That 10% proc. All right, 150 more. Another Dragon X. Yo, it's so measly. I didn't even notice it. Warrior Ring. Another one. Second one done. pretty alright. I did have to bank in the middle of this. I fucked up. There's no way. It procced again. Oh my god. Dude, a 1 in 10 into another 1 in 10. Okay. Well, we have to do it. I like Dagonauts, so. These pets are not going to be worked on by themselves. Gotta keep doing it. And we got a huge number too, 173. I managed to catch it because this is so fast. 50 million cooking. Look at that. Nice. The first 50 mil on the account. And I'm actually kind of close to another one. We still got 45 mil farming, which is slow going. I've been taking a break from tree runs. We'll get that very soon, but damn, nice. I only have a couple more wines to go, so not too much farther than 50 mil. But man, that is an achievement for sure. And I will answer the question of what I'm doing after cooking very soon, because this fishing and cooking saga has been well over 500 hours, so we do need another thing to work on. And yeah, you can already kind of tell. But yeah, as for cooking itself, now that I'm done with everything, and I won't be fishing for a very long time, if ever, my cooking will only go up if I get grapes from PVM. So yeah, maybe if I do enough, I can maybe hit 100 mil. Well, as expected, these were pretty quick. And there you go, we are done. Yeah, like I said, not too much farther, but that does mark the end of cooking finally. Another cool thing about me getting all this cooking done is that I am at rank 61 on the Ironman high scores for cooking. To me, that's really impressive. It actually gets me kind of motivated to get top page eventually. But again, that's way in the future. As for now, we're going to be woodcutting. We're going to go for the beaver pet. Out of the skilling pets I have left, it's by far the most AFK. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm already a little over 1 million XP past 99, as you can see. I've just been doing redwoods here and there in between my cooking when I really needed the AFK. So I'm already well acquainted with this place. And a couple things. The beaver pet takes on average around 70,000 redwood logs, which is a ton. That's like 27 million woodcutting. It's crazy. So it wouldn't be a surprise if we hit like 40 million woodcutting going for this pet, if not further. And yeah, also, I am using the Infernal Axe, which has a 1 in 3 chance to burn your log and give you, I think, half the experience. So it's not a ton of fire making, but I think it averages out to be about like every 7 woodcutting XP, I get 1 fire making. So if I go really, really far, I'm going to get a lot of free fire making ranks. You may as well, right? And it doesn't really hurt. Going for 200 mil woodcutting, I think only takes about 30 dragon axes worth of infernal axes, which is not that much. I'm going to do a bunch of DKs. And finally, I forgot it in this trip, but I'm going to be bringing a knife here, and I will be cutting the redwoods for arrow shafts, which I'll eventually make into headless arrows, maybe. Because, again, I'm doing a lot of post 99 XP. I kind of want to make the goals interesting. I don't want to just focus on PVM, so just having the option of having fletching, if I have the cash, would be a good idea. And it won't take that long to bank 200 mil in terms of arrow shafts for broad arrows. So a lot of extra stuff we're working on, but I am going to graciously accept this AFK. It's a nice break from the fishing and cooking, which were pretty okay. Redwoods, though, you can freaking take a nap. But yeah, with that, guys, I'm going to be ending the episode here. I do have a lot of goals in mind for the future. Hopefully I have the motivation for them. I'm still in that kind of like limbo period of trying to figure out what to do. So again, if you have any ideas, just let me know in the comments of what you want to see on this Ironman. Could be like really stupid goals that might be fun. But if you haven't yet, go check out my live stream over on Twitch. I try to be live as much as possible. But either way, I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a good day.